So Bloxham is a school of 550 pupils in North Oxfordshire. There's a strong boarding ethos with outstanding extracurricular provision, but the real sell point of the school is their pastoral care. It's a place where every child is genuinely known. The main benefits of boarding for me are that boarding schools have the ability to deliver a relatively unique brand of pastoral care. So by pastoral care we mean really knowing a child, so knowing them at their best, knowing them at their worst, knowing them in the classroom, on the sports field, on the back of a horse, on the side of a mountain for the Duke of Edinburgh. You can only do that over time, and we're blessed with having them live here, some of them 24/7. So we really get under the skin of the child and grow with them. So primarily it is getting to know the child inside and out. It's growing with the child over time, not feeling that you have to force their kind of development. And the final benefit of boarding is that every child has to be involved. So every child will be involved in the house play, every child will be involved in house sport as well as school sport. So there's no real cracks for a child to fall through. We have 9 boarding houses at school, most of which are based on the main campus, but it does sprawl all through the village. Each of those boarding houses will have 2 members of residential staff, and then you'll have 2 matrons attached to that, and you'll have a team of tutors. And every child is assigned a tutor upon joining the school, and that tutor stays with them throughout their first 3 years at school, and then we change for the senior school. That means that each day a child will have 5 people talking about them behind the scenes, just checking in, checking everything is okay, checking that they're working, checking that they're happy, checking that they're achieving. The life of a boarder is pretty full on. When they come into the school in 3rd form or year 9, they quite often think that they have got the run of the place, and they generally have outgrown their prep schools. But we spread them pretty thinly, to be honest. So they have a go at everything. There's a big emphasis on the extracurricular program, so they're doing 3 to 4 clubs a week. So they wake up in the morning, they register in-house, and that's a very gentle, informal process. There's a tutor period just to check in that everything's okay. We're into 2 lessons, followed by a break, back to house, generally eating as much toast as you possibly can. Another couple of lessons, then we're lunch, 1 lesson, and then we're into the activities program. And then beyond activities program, they're back to house. We eat together as a house community in the evening prep session, then some social time, and then we settle down for bed. On the weekends, it's Saturday school like most traditional boarders, followed by sports fixtures which could take them off all over the country. Following sport, we then settle into a weekend program where we eat centrally together, and then there will be all manner of trips and social activities that happen on the Saturday and the Sunday. An alternative to the Sunday, quite a lot of our older pupils simply want to be with their friends and relax on the campus. So they have the run of the site, they have the swimming pool, they have the sports centre, they get to eat more than their body weight in food, doing general teenage stuff. So we're conveniently located between London and Birmingham, just off the M40, meaning that it's very easy to get into either cities, north or south. Each day there are an army of minibuses that roam around the local countryside up to about an hour, which are doing drop-off and pick-up of our flexi-boarders and our day pupils. In terms of access to major airports, we will deliver pupils at the start and the end of term to both Heathrow and Birmingham. That's very easy to do. So Birmingham is about 45 minutes, Heathrow is around about an hour from here, and it's very accessible. Academically, we have a very broad provision. So we are relatively traditional in our offer, in that we are GCSEs in year 10 and year 11. And then the majority of our children will study A-levels at sixth form, although we do have a small number of B and C Tech courses for those that require more vocational path. Most of our children will attend UK universities, although we are seeing a change with an increase in interest in apprenticeships into major employers and, of course, to American universities. The first thing is, it sounds completely obvious, but you must go and visit the school. Please go and get a feel for the fabric of the place. Visit the rooms that aren't on the show route. Have a look at the children that you see on the tour. Have a look at the art hanging on the wall. Does it seem like a happy place? Does it seem like a place where your child will grow? The second piece of advice I would say is, on that visit, I think it's really important that you spend time with a member of the house team. So whether it's a housemaster or a housemistress, will that person get the best out of your child? Will they click with them? Will they understand them at their best and their worst? Will they help them stretch, develop and grow? And do you like what the head master or mistress is telling you? Because I think for me, schools are about people rather than buildings, which of course are also important, but education is a people business. So if as a family you feel that the housemaster or mistress will get the most out of your child and that you like the direction that the head is taking it in, then for me that feels like a good fit.